Well, hey there, YouTube. It's Speedy Two Finger, and in this video, I'm going to recommend a movie from 1978. This is kind of an off the beaten path movie. It's on Tubi TV, which is a free streaming service, so you can check this one out anytime you feel like it. I think you'll like it. I'm also going to be talking about, well, I'm coming down with a cold. On the other day, I think it was Monday, my wife came home from work and she announced that she had something, she was coming down with a cold starting in her throat. And of course, I woke up today and it wasn't good. Now I'm starting to feel like I've got the head cold coming in. So I know what's up. I'm going to be out of commission for a few days. I won't be making any videos. This is just par for the course. And I made it about 15 years without getting sick at all. And then last year in November, my wife got COVID shortly after I got COVID. And then this year I'm getting this, which it's not COVID, but it's she completely lost her voice and had a cough that wouldn't quit. So that's what's going on with me. I've got some new music. I just wrote another piece, which is similar to the other piece that I wrote, which is a thing. You know, if you know anybody who is experienced in songwriting, they'll tell you the same thing. And for me, the longer I push it, if I have a run, a creative run, like I'll start out, and the longer I go continuing to write, I will back myself into a corner, and everything I write is basically the same thing. I'll start repeating myself until I stop and take some time off and get away from it. And then I can come back and work fresh again. So this is a vicious circle. It's something that happens to me typically at this time of year. I will take time off. I will force myself to record music in January. I'll do an imaginary album where I try to do like a dozen tracks. You know, I'll do that here, and we'll see how it goes. I mean, the last couple of tunes I did, I put some piano and synthesizer accompaniment on the backing track. I use a backing track of the drums. So I padded it out with some keys, which is something I really love to do. I really love to have more voices going on in the duo because it's just a bass and guitar. We're not really very talented people. So adding a little bit can really go a long way to fill out the sound. That being said, the more you add, the more it minimizes your live performance. So it's kind of a balancing act, I would say. But yeah, I have another new song, and I did the drum track for that yesterday, I think, or it might have been the day before. I didn't do the synthesizer accompaniment on it, so I gotta see. Am I gonna do that? Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll lay off of it on that one and make that one a little different because it doesn't have the synth, even though it's very similar uh, with the structure of the chords and the keys that it's in. It's similar. And I mean, if you know songwriters, they all kind of do this. You know, like a good example would be Roger Waters when he wrote The Wall, how he used this motif over and over. It's the same thing. So last night I watched this movie from 1978. And it was a movie I had never heard of. And I really enjoyed this movie. Now, you have to understand, I was raised in a family of people who knew everything there was to know, and they looked at other people in other cultures down their nose, and that these people were wrong, they were going to hell, they were under the influence of demonic possession. And anytime I run into something that's culturally unique or different, I'm fascinated by all that stuff. I love it. I don't look down my nose at other people judgingly. So this movie is authentic Jamaican reggae culture. It's 1978. The movie is called The Rockers. So we are going to pop over to my web browser. Rockers, best reggae movie from 1978. I would say, I shouldn't say that, but it's the best reggae movie I've ever seen. James Vafakoulis, several popular reggae artists star in the movie, including Leroy Horsemouth Wallace, Burning Spear, Gregory Isaacs, Big Youth, Dillinger, Robbie Shakespeare, and Jacob Miller. Rockers was originally intended to be a documentary, but blossomed into a full-length feature showing the reggae culture at its peak. The film was completed in 2 months. Authentic culture, characters, and mannerism. The main character, Horsemouth, is shown living with his actual wife and kids in his actual home. So this is just a wonderful, charming little movie featuring a fairly loose plot. The music in it is outstanding and fun. The character performances are all 100% unique. Like, there's no choreographer in this. You know, this is just real slice of life stuff. And there is good guys, there is bad guys in this film. But if you're looking for, like I said, the story is loose, and you should really kind of avoid reading about it. Just watch it. Just trust me on this one. Rockers 1978 is, it's like drilling a hole in the wall and spying into this world. It's very authentic and culturally appealing. Like the feeling that I got from it was like the people were kind of genuinely, everyone held each other with a certain amount of respect. You know, I mean, these are all the people are in a bit of a clique, musicians, so it's a little bit filtered through that. But excellent movie, excellent music, authentic, real world stuff, including the dancing. I absolutely loved the dancing, and you'll never hear me say that about a movie with white people and with choreography dancing in it. Any of that stuff, you're not going to find me giving a recommendation on that. So definitely want to check Rockers out. It's worth your time. You can watch it over at Tubi TV. You guys, I'm sick as a dog. I've got this cold coming in. I'm going to be out of commission for a while. This might, I mean, you never can tell. Maybe it won't be a big deal. I'll be okay tomorrow and I'll make another video. Chances are I probably won't be making a video for at least a few days. So in the meantime, you know what I'm going to say. Try to stay warm. Hug your pets. And peace.